Hello and welcome to Athavan News. This is Devaraja Mayuran with the news highlights of today's English dailies. First, let me have a look at the news highlights of today's Sunday Times. New body under PM to oversee foreign ministry. The Sunday Times writes its headline. Global Affairs Committee headed by Charita Radwada to guide diplomatic and economic work on PM's order. A Global Affairs Committee under Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe will oversee the working of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, giving directions on foreign policy and all related matters. It is headed by Charita Radwada, a former Treasury Secretary and currently a senior advisor to the Prime Minister. The news below it says Yoshida, 4 others remanded for alleged money laundering. Lieutenant Yoshida Rajapaksa, son of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, and 4 others were remanded till February 11 by Kaduvala magistrate Dhammika Hemapala yesterday. They were produced before him by detective of the Financial Crimes Investigation Division. Yoshida is accused of money laundering to the tune of Rs 365 million, criminal breach of trust, forgery and undervaluing imported items obtained by Carlton Sports Network. The other 4 accused of aiding and abetting are Nishanda Ranatunga, former Secretary of Sri Lanka Cricket, Rahan Valivatha, media coordinator for the former President, Ravinath Fernando and Kaushal Disanayaka. A 6th suspect now abroad is to be arrested upon her return, detectives said. No visa, Cardinal cancels visit to Britain. Cardinal Malcolm Ranjit's visa application to travel to Britain has been turned down due to incomplete information, prompting the cancellation of an event due to take place in London Church. With that story, let me move to the news highlights of today's Sunday Observer. Yoshida remanded till February 11. Sunday Observer writes its headline. Lieutenant Yoshida Rajapaksa, the second son of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, arrested by the Financial Crimes Investigation Division yesterday and produced before Kaduvala magistrate Dhammika Hemapala, was remanded till February 11, 2016. He was arrested under the Money Laundering Act in connection with financial irregularities in the popular sports channel Carlton Sports Network. Another news related to the headline says arrested without proper charges, says former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. Former President and Kurunagala District MP Mahinda Rajapaksa said the statement made by some ministers had clearly indicated how the police were going to act in arresting Rajapaksa family members. Another statement from the Rajapaksas family says government wants to put all Rajapaksas in jail, says MP Namal Rajapaksa. Hambantota District MP Namal Rajapaksa said even if this government put 10 Rajapaksas in jail, they will not stop talking on behalf of the people of this country. He said what we are witnessing today is what the present government promised to the international community to secure their support to come to power on January 8 last year, adding what they want is to put the Rajapaksha family in jail. Another news says no separate political front, SLFP dissidents. SLFP dissidents in the joint opposition yesterday confirmed that no final decision had been taken to contest the upcoming local government polls under a separate political front. Another news says bail denied, Premanath Dolavath attorney at law. Yoshida Rajapaksa lawyer attorney at law Premanath C. Dolavatha said application produced by the police at the magistrate's court was improper. The bail application filed by the lawyer was rejected when Yoshida was remanded until February 11. With that story, let me have a quick glance at the news highlights of today's Ceylon Today. The headline says Yoshida remanded. Lieutenant Yoshida Kanishka Rajapaksa, second son of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, was arrested yesterday by the Financial Crimes Investigation Division along with 4 others allegedly involved in financial irregularities at the Carlton Sports Network during the tenure of the previous regime. Another news says BASL coming out en masse. The Bar Association of Sri Lanka will assemble en masse opposite the Homagama Magistrates Court on 9 February to oppose bail application for the release of Bodubala Sena General Secretary Venerable Galagoda Tanyana Saradera. He said this decision was taken at a BASL meeting attended by over 200 lawyers yesterday. They urge Attorney General to impartially probe all allegations against Venerable Gnanasara Thera. Another news says Pressifag hunts Damayanti again. The Presidential Commission of Inquiry into Fraud and Corruption has begun investigations into any possible involvement of the former Secretary to the Ministry of Defence pertaining to a ₹2 billion loss incurred by the government in the disposal of expired imported explosives. With that story, I just wind up the news highlights. Join us tomorrow too. Have a happy Sunday. Goodbye.